Hello everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and I know I've been in the dark for a little bit, but I'm back with a new save. So I know right now this kind of is not the theme, but I'm starting the Decades Challenge, and I've kind of played a little already of this, only, like I got the shack and everything, and then I should probably record this for my YouTube channel, so here we are. So I'm going to show you my Sims real quick. Two of these, or three of these technically I made, and then one of them I did not make because one of them is, in-game character renovated. I don't know why she's in this outfit. Anyways, we're going to start with Maria. We're actually going to start with Quentin. So this is Quentin. He is my heir, my founder. He wants to be a writer. He's a rancher, a cheerful, and family-oriented. And then he's also a polygamist as well in Maria, and then he's dating Nancy Landgrab. More on that later. So I'm going to show you his outfits. This is his formal outfit, his athletic, sleep, party, swimwear, hot weather, cold weather, and all of his outfits are subject to change as I download more custom content and everything, but I haven't really downloaded much, themed custom content, but right now we're in the 1890s. This is kind of going to be my own form of the challenge, meaning we will be including the death rolls of the Ultimate Decades, but have, similar rules of just the normal decades, and the same, progression with 1890s to 2020s. And every gen is a different decade, So this is Maria. I tried my best with what I had. She is Quentin's wife, his first wife. And yeah. So she wants a successful lineage. She's creative, cheerful, and also skeptical. And then I did the same thing with Quentin. I need to do that with Nancy, actually. But I made her like the things that I want her to like, but I made her dislike all of this stuff that will make it so it's not immersive, such as the video gaming skill. If you're planning on doing this, most definitely dislike their video gaming skill, because then they won't just be whipping out their phones and playing random games. This is her outfit. This is her everyday, her formal, her athletic, her sleep, her party, her swimwear, which this probably won't be used, henceforth why this is just a random outfit I put together. Her hot weather, and then her cold weather. I absolutely love this dress. I think this is from Life and Death. This is beautiful. I'm obsessed. And then this is Nancy. We've all, seen Nancy, but this is just her in a more, glamorized traits, to make her just, video game real fast. And all that stuff to programming and all that stuff. Anyways, this is what she looks like. I know, she's very pretty. This is her everyday outfit. I believe she thinks she's better than everybody, and because she was recently widowed, but I had her as a noble trait, but then I took it off because I was playing with the royalty mode, but then I decided I didn't really like it, or I liked it, but Anyways, this is her formal outfit, her athletic outfit. I don't know why she's running this, but the women are mostly going to be stay at home and not really doing anything because of the time period. This is her sleep outfit. It's really cute. Her party outfit, which is the same dress. Her swimwear, which obviously will be worn. Her hot weather, which is this dress. The heels are a little bit glitchy, don't know why they are. And her cold weather outfit is just the same dress. And just a fair warning, now that we're here to Cass, real quick, this challenge, there's going to be a lot of deaths with the whole death roll thing, and there's also going to be miscarriages there's a chance of the mother or the baby dying during birth. And, but the way I'm doing it is until I think it's 1980s, I believe, is whenever that's whenever the mothers are going to start going to the hospital to give birth. I think that's the way I'm gonna do it. So that's when the chance is gonna be like decreased, because obviously a home birth realistically is way more dangerous, especially without like a doctor, than a non-home birth is. And then here's Ranger, our horse. He is what Quentin's gonna learn to ride. Yeah, and then let me show you the house. Oh, why are we being shiny? Oh. Yeah, we're just gonna wait to load, and here is our ranch. I downloaded this off the gallery under like the name that you just saw, but sorry about that. My mic cut out for a second there. This is the ranch. So we were living in a little shack, but then Nancy moved in. And let me show you her family tree. Etymology, show Nancy's genealogy. This is Malcolm. I gave him a little makeover. And then Jeffrey Landgrab, he died by a broken heart because she tried to divorce him, right? And then he, realistically that he had a heart attack, but I feel like the broken heart was the most similar to a heart attack, right? So he had a heart attack, died from that. And then Nancy and Malcolm are here. Malcolm moved in for a minute, but then Quentin kicked Malcolm out because they have a bad relationship. Don't know why their relationship is good, but they have a bad relationship. And yeah. Okay, let me show you back to the build though. So I basically took away the stuff that is out of the rules. So like, modern items, like there's a TV here, and there's like some extra like a microwave and stuff. And I think this is off the grid. I need to double check if this is off the grid or not. I don't think I switched it back to off the grid. Okay, it is on off the grid, but I do not want single living or wild progress yet. I will probably be adding those on later. Oh wait, I missed the shower. I missed the bathroom. Don't know what we're gonna put here in the future. The best part of the challenges is we have to have an outhouse. So using the Nature Callings outhouses, I have 2 of these here. And they can woohoo in here too, but yeah. And then that's kind of that. Upstairs we have this 1 bedroom. I'm gonna be adding another one soon. I actually should probably make this room down here. This is gonna be Nancy's room. Anyways. We have like a little chest thing here, and then outside we have this area for our horse with food and water, his bed, and then this is going to be a shed, animal shed. It currently has no animals in it, and then a chicken coop. And then this is where we're going to be planting all of our plants. Obviously, I haven't planted them yet because I just got this house up and running. So, yeah, that's kind of what we're working with right now. I'm going to work on... Oh, wait, I forgot to show the upstairs. This is just like a sitting area. It's going to be... I'm going to update it later to something else. I kind of have no idea what to put up there quite yet. But I'm going to make Nancy's room. She just gets a single bed because she's not married. She is dating Quentin, but she is not married to him as of now. Because I can't really... I don't really want to marry them. I need to find one piece that isn't absolutely jarring and ugly. I love the CC, but it's not really period fitting, but there's not a lot of single beds I feel like that are period fitting, you know? Let's see if I can find one that like looks, you know, like it fit the period. Honestly, she can have this one. She used to be rich, but then, so yeah, Nancy actually got all of her money because she basically stole it from Malcolm. It's a long story, but she basically stole it from Malcolm in this whole dispute. So she stole the money that he and Malcolm is now living with some random strangers because we're not really playing with him. And as of now, I have not really made any crazy makeovers to like the town user or anything. So, and also my CC, I have like fairy CC and stuff that glitches out whenever, you know, there's like cats and stuff. So there might be some really hideously looking Sims in the background. If they're like coming to my house, I might edit them, give them a little makeover to make them, you know, period fitting. But we'll see. And then also, I believe, this might spoil this for me because it doesn't show here, so I might learn what her thing is. Oh, she's pregnant. That's great. Anyways, she is pregnant though, because I did have them try for baby before I upgraded the new house, but I don't think Nancy is pregnant yet. Let me check. Don't remember. I think she might be, actually. Yep, she is pregnant. Sweet burrito. And my plan in the future is I am going to be upping the household slots using MC Command Center, but I'm not going to do that quite yet because it does glitch out your game really bad. And anytime you want to go into cast, you have to separate them into two different like households. So you have to like put some random adult or something in the household with all your infants or with all your children so that they don't get disappeared. Because if you try to go into cast and you have more than 8 Sims in your household, then it will not work. And one of your Sims will just be deleted, which I do not want one of my children to be deleted, especially with a challenge like this because I have to roll for their death every age up and every, you know, birthday. And, you know, if my heir dies or something, because until I believe, don't remember which year, I think it is the 1970s, or it was either the 60s or 70s, yeah, I think it was the 60s, that's when I can start having female heirs, but until then my heirs can only be male, or my heirs, if I don't have any male kids, my heir has to be my daughter's husband, which obviously we don't want that. I would much rather all my heirs to be, you know, the direct descendants of my Sims. So, yeah. Anyways, we're gonna start playing. Every Sims day equals 6 months in my timeline. So, you know, actually no. And I don't really have my death rolls quite fully figured out quite yet, but my plan is going to be to just roll a d20, and for now I'm going to do even numbers, like the baby lives, odd numbers, or even numbers, age up happens, is successful, odd numbers doesn't, or, you know, 50-50, I don't know. We'll see. I can see if I can find the Ultimate Decades rolling rules. I am kind of just making these up rules on my go, and I'm combining the normal decades and Ultimate Decades, so like off the grid and wood and everything. But let's play. So I think we're going to start by having Quentin purchase an animal. I think we should do a cow. Yeah, let's do a cow. And we're also going to purchase chickens. Let's do a rooster, brown hen, and then have 2 slots open in case they give birth to a chick, though. Okay, there we go. We officially have chickens. Yippee! My thing is, my little record button's in the worst spot. I can't read any of my pop-ups. That's okay. Okay, fertilizing the bush and then gonna use the bathroom there. Okay. And then I do have a mod installed where I can control my pets because Sims 4 I would crash out if I couldn't control my pets. So we're just gonna have Ranger go over there. And then we need to assign my Sims beds. So she already isn't sleeping in her bed, so you know that's okay. assigned bed. This is Nancy's. This other side is going to be Quentin's. And I'm actually going to delete this bassinet because I have no idea why it's there. So Quentin, go ahead and go to bed. And we can speed up day-night cycle. Girl, honey. Okay, use the outhouse real fast. Okay, now go to bed, please. Please go to sleep. Oh wait, I don't want like the world's highest bills. So I'm just gonna auto lights, all candles. Anyways, this room also, I'm gonna be searching for better like infant bed CC and everything for the time, but this is kind of what I have so far. So it's kind of, it may not be perfect or like overly realistic or whatever, but it kind of is what I'm trying to work with. Oh my god, why are you up, Nancy? Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Why are you trying to puke in a bush? Oh, because you're pregnant, that's why. And there's no toilet for you to puke in. Anyways, go to sleep. Y'all can sleep through the night. Grief. Who are you? Oh, that's right. The dog died. I actually forgot about that. They had a dog, and I made him an older, and then he died because I actually killed him off because I didn't have enough household slots, and I didn't want to bring up NC Command Center, and she's still sad about the dog dying, so let's just go into our house inventory. Oh my god, all of the stuff that I deleted from the houses. Where is the dog's grave? Low-key, I might be lost, so I'm just gonna hacks cats and dogs and hope it shows. Yes, it does. Great, great. You have Dash, rest in peace. Dash, we need to start working on our graveyard anyways. Let's have our graves over right here, because obviously we're gonna have a lot of Sims dying, and therefore we're gonna need a lot of graves. Okay. And also Quentin needs to start working on a third wife. And the reason why he needs a third wife is because we need to have as many babies being popped out at once. And, yeah. She's bored from grieving. Anyways. Okay, the outhouse is actually looking empty. So, we're just gonna try to make Maria go back to bed, honey, because you do not need to be up this late. And also, you're hungry? Okay, then you might as well start making food for your husband. Does your husband have work today? Yeah, he's currently working as a teacher. To pretend that's like something that makes sense for the year thing. He does indeed have work today. So, Maria, why don't you cook? Do we not have a stove that works off the grid? I don't think we do. I didn't realize that. I need a stove that works off the grid. Okay, this one works off the grid. Is this the one we already had? I mean, I guess we'll see. But yeah, I don't know why it's not working. What if I off the grid? Here it's letting me, but not out of the fridge. Okay. I think we're gonna make something that's not there. We're gonna make like a salad or something. I don't know. I should probably get some kind of like, thing where we have everything, but a garden salad does work. I should probably find some mods. I didn't really want to download a bunch of mods right off the bat, so yeah, we are kind of going to be playing without a bunch of mods. But if anybody has any mods that I should add, please do let me know in the comments, because I would love to put them in. Two people? Okay. Anyways, let's have you wake up, you wake up. Maria, before you eat it, call everyone to meal. So y'all can, start working on that. Okay. And you're really smelly and stinky. Why are you not eating your food? You get up to be hungry, and then okay. I mean, you do you, I guess. Okay, and then we're just gonna put this in our inventory because we don't actually have anything that we can use to. You can put it in the fridge, I guess. Anyways, we gotta put this in the fridge too. I know we probably wouldn't have fridges realistically, but come on, I have to do it. Anyways, let's come and hop into the bath. Oh, we need to take a quick and tepid bath because for some reason all of the off-grid menus are different. What about you? You need to use the bathroom, and you also are a little bit stinky, so come use the bathroom. Here, I'm just gonna remove that because there's no doctor. Sorry, but there's no doctor for you to go to. So Maria, you're in the bath. Quentin, you are going to go to work. You are really stinky though for work. The bath is going to be super slow for you. But maybe you can come take a bath upstairs. Maybe? We'll see. I love how it says he has immunizations. Because, obviously these don't exist, but he also has a weak immune system, so hopefully he doesn't die from that. Oh my god, she still has the fear of failure because I had to demote her from her job because I already had moved her in, and I realized she still had a job, and women can't have jobs with this in 1890, and so that means that I had to demote her because the power doesn't work off the grid, so she couldn't just quit her job. Anyways, Quentin is in the bath. You do have work in a couple minutes, though, so you might be late to work, which is, I guess, fine. Why are you wearing slippers in the bath? Anyways, Maria's also in the bath. We're all kind of in the bath right now. Okay. And then, oh, the horse is running around. Okay. And there's the cow and the chickens, which are hungry, so we need to feed the chickens. Okay. Nancy, you're fine, so you can hop out of the bath, please. And we need to start working on farm chores. So, scatter feed nearby. And Maria, I need you to feed the cow. The bath, feed the cow. And clean out the shed. And you need to go to work. So, get out of the bath and go to work. What is this work uniform? No. I am gonna have to edit this every single time I want to. Every single time he gets a promotion. This is annoying, but it's fine. Oh wait, I clicked the wrong button. Because there is no way he's wearing that to work every day. I completely forgot about work uniforms. If I remember right, it's in MC Command Center. You can edit your Sims work uniform. But you have to edit it every single time they get a promotion, or if they get a new uniform, because obviously, reasons. So, Command Center, Sim Commands, Modify Career Outfit. Because there is no way you are wearing that. Nuh-uh. Do you have any... Oh, okay, yeah, just random face piercings that he would not have. Remove the piercings. That is one thing that annoys me about this game, is the fact that the outfits are randomized. Because especially with me having custom content in my game, because then all of my Sims just randomly get piercings and stuff, and it's like, why are you getting a piercing to go to work? Last time I checked, that's not how that works. I think this works. We can do something like that. Like some good boots, maybe?
Ooh.
Back to the game. And he can, go to work and not be horrendous. Because that would be annoying, and we don't want that. He's on his way to work. Nancy is currently fixing the chickens up, collect eggs. Okay, the coop's not dirty. However, this might be dirty. She's cleaning out the shed. Okay, and maybe don't cross this yet, because the cow is a little bit dirty. So you kind of gotta, you know, clean the cow after that. I most definitely need to find a trash can that works for the times, but until then, that's a trash can. What else? Happiness, unhappy. Okay, we can milk the cow. So I think the cow needs a name. Daisy's cute. Daisy's cute. Okay, here's Daisy. Okay, why are you just pacing? Clean Daisy. Please clean your cow. Thank you. You're gonna work hard, and then Nancy, honey, Nancy, sweetie. Are the chickens all fine? Yes, it appears they are, but I think we're gonna, you know. Do we get any eggs? We got one egg. We can use that. Let's put that in the fridge. We can use that to cook in the future. I'm trying to get to a point where we can do the natural living, but as of now, it's just not feasible with our current new situation. Okay, and then I think we should call the chickens in. You know. Well, Maria, you can start working on, you can continue working on the cow. Maybe, milk Daisy. Second trimester in 24 hours, sweet. Okay. Now we actually can't have, we couldn't take the pregnancy test, so it's a good thing that popped up. Obviously we can't take pregnancy tests whenever they haven't been invented yet. So, there's that. I think this is probably a good stopping point for this episode. Next episode we're gonna work on the farm a little bit. We're gonna, you know, plant some stuff. I will be buying a computer and turning off the grid, off scene, because I know you guys don't want to watch me crash out because I have to do a bunch of stuff to take off, you know, the lot challenges in order for me to use the internet, and then delete the item and then use put back on off the grid, because we can't. Last time I checked, there's no other way to buy seeds besides from the computer, and I really need to buy seeds, obviously, in order to get my farm started. So that's kind of the plan with that. And yeah, so that is gonna be it for today's episode. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment of how you feel about me starting the series, any kind of comments you could add. And also, I would love links to custom content or mods. And yeah, comment down below. Let's do Daisy if you've made it this far in the video. Bye everybody. Thank you for watching today's video.